Hey guys, I wanted to give a quick update here for Hurricane Milton and what we are doing for our household. So we are staying. We have chosen to stay in our home through this hurricane. And so I know a lot of you are watching today's video that I posted and they're like, why are you not prepping for the hurricane? Why are you putting your stuff back out in the yard? And so if you don't know, 'cause some of you are new, I film my videos a week behind. So what you're seeing is what we did last week. So last week at this time, we were not in, there was a hurricane, but it was not as gigantic and huge as this one is forming to be. And so you're gonna see, I've got videos all the way up until next Thursday. You're gonna see, we're having fun, we're doing Autumn's birthday, it's a great time. And then the next week, you'll start seeing midway week that we are preparing for what is going to happen. So I wanted just to give a quick update because I haven't been responding to any comments. We have been actively busy the last few days preparing for what seems to be a very large hurricane. And so a lot of you have asked, are we evacuating? Are we doing things? And so our area, we live in Manatee County, Florida. Manatee County is a very large area. Manatee is on the coast as well, with the beautiful beaches that we go to, those wonderful beaches, Longboat Key, Siesta Key, all those, yes, those areas are mandatory evacuations for obvious reasons. They're right on the coast. We are further inland. We have not been issued an evacuation. If we did, we would go. We are not. We have a flood zone and we have evacuation zone. And so our house for flood zone is zone X, not expected to flood. I understand North Carolina was not expected to flood as well. So I get all those things. Freak things can happen, but as of right now, we are not expected to have that happen. We don't even have a letter for evacuation because we're just not that high of a risk there. If you look at the maps, it's like where we live all around us, there's all colors, there's all letters, but we have a little tiny pocketed area there inside Manatee County that is just not anything. So our town, it's just not in those high risk zones. I understand things can happen, so I'm just speaking from the knowledge that we have. We also live in our home is a newer home, so it's made to withstand hurricanes. It is all cinder block all around the house. And then we have, the roof is rated for wind mitigation of, I don't even know, 150 miles per hour winds. Yes, I understand things can blow off, but those are the standards that our house is built to. And so we have our shutters up. We put those up earlier this week, when the weekend we actually put those up. And then we have been preparing. We've been preparing and getting ready for what we need to do to keep ourselves together and safe. And so I've had a lot of advice from scouring the internet, finding everything we have to do. We've lost power a lot, and I'm not so concerned about the impact and what's going to happen. I understand it'd probably be bad. I'm filming this beforehand, so I don't know. But I'm thinking the worst would be the no power for a long time. Just thinking. And so we have plans for everything. So we've got, we know where we're going to be at during it, which is probably supposed to happen during the nighttime hours. It's Wednesday right now, probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 in the morning. I think it's supposed to kind of hit our area, could change all of that. So we know our location we're going to be. We have our bags packed if we have to vacate quickly. We also have gas. We have gas for our generator, gas in our vehicles. We have food. I've been making food. I have food prepared. I know the meals I can make. We have a way to cook, and we have water. And we also have our pool. So we have a way to flush the toilets. And if not, we know what we can do. So we can have toilets. And if we can't flush if it doesn't go down, we also know what to do for bathing. We know what we can do for cooking. Today I'm doing more prep to get kind of ready. We're basically covering everything possibly that we can do. I was even talking to a lot of my friends in North Carolina that have gone through it, that are still without power, that still don't have things, and just some tips that they've learned, and things that would make their life better and easier after the storm happens. And so for us, where we are located in our town, it is right in the city. It's still like outskirts city. It's not a very busy city. It's not a major city, but it's just I'm gonna call it backwoods city. And so we are by like the only gas station kind of on our end of town. We also have a fire hall within walking distance, a very large church within walking distance. And so it's one of those things that I feel like those 3 things would probably be something they would restore power to quickly, because I feel like they're going to be a relief center, because there's going to people that are going to need supplies in the next couple days. So my thoughts, this is my initial thoughts, is that this area will restore power quickly. Again, I understand it could be widespread and just devastation. I understand all those things. We have outweighed the risk. We have talked about it, prayed about it, and just we feel at peace for staying. So we're gonna stay here. Our neighborhood people are just boarded up and they're staying. So the area around us, these people are staying. They're not leaving. And I understand seeing it on TV and you're like, just ginormous, and it just looks catastrophic and awful. And I get that. And so I think the people on the coast, yeah, definitely get out, because it's the flooding, I think, and the storm surge, which is going to be just mind-boggling. We're going to have a lot of winds. We're definitely going to have some crazy winds. It's going to be something. It's going to be something I've never lived through in my life. I know that. And but I know that we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay through this, and we're going to take it a day at a time. We're preparing as much as we can, and we're gonna trust the Lord and trust Him through this process. I know if we felt we needed to leave, then we would definitely leave, but I know the roads are pretty backed up right now, and I feel like the people that are in the high flood zones definitely need to kind of move out of their way, because it's gonna not be very nice over there. But for us, I think we're gonna be okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to update you, just maybe quick videos. I have camera, I have batteries, I just don't know the internet is gonna be the situation, if we have any or not. So I will try to do my best to update you with just some quick videos as the next few days go. But just know that you're gonna have videos for the next week. If you're wondering why we're having a birthday party, it's not during the hurricane. It's gonna be the week before the hurricane. And so I thank you for all of your well wishes, all of your prayers, and I know that we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be just fine in getting through this. So I thank you, and I'll keep you posted, and hopefully see you tomorrow on here. All right, see ya.